Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Hybrids! And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the LEGO costume Jurassic World Alive Alloraptor. But before we head on with this video, please like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And for you to be able to support my channel, please do not skip on all the ads on all my videos. The Guess PC contest winners will be announced later on in this video, but for now, let's move with the making of the Aloraptor. So the Aloraptor here is actually a mixture of several base figures, such as that of the raptor. You also have there the head of the small Indominus Rex, and several other LEGO parts as well. You can see also that I have made this retractable claws of some sort. The sickle claws are actually movable as well, so that is made up from minifigure parts. And then I did some sculpting on this one to bulk up the legs, the body, as well as that of the neck area. Also added several details as that of the head itself. Spikes as well as neck membranes were actually added to this creature as well for detailing. And then after that, we primered this with Bosley number 68 in gray. Now it's time for us to paint. So in terms of painting, we definitely had to use a certain reference. So we have here our reference from Jurassic World Alive photo, which I got from the internet, as well as this concept art that I have here. Really did, bring up the details of the colors. So we have yellows, greens, blues, and grays as well. So for this, we'll be needing some acrylics, water, some brushes, and I'm going to use some colors from the Berkeley line of acrylic colors. So we have here several colors of white and tones of oranges and blues and browns as well. So we have here an array of colors that I can choose from. So I'll be using some greens here and also the blue colors for this one. Okay, so let's start painting. So first up, we begin by painting the lower portions of the body with this mixture of white and a little bit of black. A little bit of information on the Aloraptor. This particular hybrid is actually a mixture of Delta and also a Gen 2 Allosaurus. It is estimated at a length of 15 feet, which is quite a big one for a regular raptor. Okay, so we move on with several colors here. We wanted to have a gradient up from white to yellow and then green. So we have here a mixture of the same white that we have earlier on and mixed it with some yellow. We will be painting this as transition color from white to green. The Aloraptor is actually Zane Adventure's favorite hybrid dinosaur. Actually, he did one in his channel, and I hope you are going to like this one as well. So this one's for you, Zane Adventures. Right, so moving on with the painting, we have here the same yellow color that we have earlier on, but we added some yellow ochre. So it made it a little bit darker, and we're painting this as also transition from white to yellow to darker yellow to green. Now we let that dry, and then we begin with the colors of green. So the green colors on this one is actually coming from the colors of Delta. Delta is a yellow-green Velociraptor. Well, at least most of his colors or her colors are yellow-green. So from the mixture that we have earlier on, which is the yellow, ochre, and whitish colors, we add some greens to it, and then we have this color. So this will be creating several detailings or splotches of green throughout the body. So I'll be painting one side first, and then we'll be moving on to the other side, just so we can make it a more, let's say, symmetrical painting. Alright, so the Alloraptor actually has this darker color of green to it as well. So with the green color that we have earlier on, we mixed a little bit of black with it and added several more tones of pine green. It actually creates this dark green color, which actually, breaks up the lighter colors in this particular figure. Again, I usually go with one side first and then imitate or try my best to at least make the same patterns on the other side. The layering of patterns on this particular hybrid is quite tricky because when I was actually looking at the reference photos, it seems that the darker greens are actually overlaid on the lighter green and also overlaid on the yellows. So I'm really trying my best to find that balance between, the details of whether I need to place it there or not. But anyways, in the end, I actually like the way it looked. The blue here actually ties everything up and made it more closer to what I am envisioning as a Lego Aloraptor. So this lighter shade of blue is actually painted on the eye sockets as well as some details on the upper snout and the entire back of the dinosaur. There are also some details of blues on the arms as well as that of the legs. So we're placing those just to break out the darker colors that we have here already on the custom Allosaurus. After this, we'll be painting several more details such as that of the eyes, those individual spikes on the back, as well as the nails, the teeth, and even the insides of the mouth. And that's it for the making of the Aloraptor. I hope you guys liked it. And now for the Guess the Species contest, we have 10 lucky picks and here they are. Turkis, Giovanno, Aisha, Swollen Head, Rich Arvin, Kareem, Hold On, Bird Flixer, Yuri, and Rexiac. And now for our top 10 winners. Akbar Nidaki, Rooney M.L. Tangkilisan, Miguel Philip Eisen, Aiden Stevenson, Mogo Trebek Shandy, Fabricio Suarez, Draco Whitey, Mandy Amar, Do One Call, and Mechanic Tiger. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next SSPC contest. For those of you who would like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and it will lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage. And on the homepage, you just click on that community link and it will lead you to all my posts. And now for Assemble Bricks, my favorite part of this video. Let's count the number of parts, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 parts to this one. Let's start by connecting the upper head here with the lower jaw. So it's a bit tricky, so be careful. There you go. Let's attach this to the body. Now let's attach the arms. The left arm and then the right arm. Each leg and feet has separate 2 parts to it, so let's attach the claws here and then let's connect this to the body. So the left first and then the right. Check, check. And this should actually complete the figure. Voila! This is your completed Aloraptor from Jurassic World Alive. Let's now move on with a closer look of this particular hybrid. And here we have our closer look on the Alloraptor, I would say that it is actually an impressive hybrid and is actually based off from the Jurassic World Alive Alloraptor, as you can see here. It's pretty simple and straightforward. It is a body of a raptor with a head of the Allosaurus, well, somehow, and it has this detailing on the back here. The spikes are not well distributed. Some are high, some are low. It also has this horns on top of its head, characteristics of the Allosaurus Gen 2. The colors here that you see that are green are actually from Delta, and the blue colors are from the Allosaurus Gen 2. So this is actually increased in height. I have also lengthened the arms as well. The legs are longer, and then it has this widened body compared to that of a regular raptor figure, which I'll be showing you also later on the differences, as I will be comparing it with the LEGO Jurassic Park 1 Velociraptor. Okay, so among the features that we have for this particular creature would be the addition of this movable claw here with the sickle claw. Alright, so the finger here, or the thumb, I would say, or the toe, which has the sickle claw, is actually movable. A part that is actually from a minifigure arm. So I waited so long to have this one because I think a larger figure for a raptor would be necessary for me to do this particular project. Unlike the Alloraptor, it can actually have this piercing pose to it, so it's really quite awesome, to be honest. Alright, so among the other features for this particular creature would be the presence of that membrane on the lower portion of the neck. You can see that when it moves, it actually also moves with the head, as it actually is attached to the upper half of the head. Upon opening and closing of the mouth, you can see that it actually stays put there. I want to hear your reaction, guys, with this particular costume of mine. I really tried my best to make it as detailed as possible. Yeah, so that's it for our closer look on the Alloraptor. Let's move on with the next portion of this video, the size comparisons. So for the size comparisons, I'll be bringing back here the GCL. So hi GCL, don't be afraid of the Alloraptor. It's quite trained, to be honest. Okay, so comparing the size of the minifigure here with that of the human, it's actually around the right size. Alright, so let's now compare this particular costume of mine with a LEGO Velociraptor. So we have here a LEGO Jurassic Park 1 Velociraptor. So you can find it that it's quite shorter than this one because I actually lengthened the legs. It's also, in terms of body length, it's also shorter because I made the Alloraptor a bit longer. The tail is also longer as well. The head is different here, and also definitely the claws on the thumb, on the opposable thumb, is actually different on that of the Alloraptor too, as you had shown actually earlier on in the closer look. Also, the head for the Alloraptor would be different because I actually used a small Indominus Rex for that one. Okay, so let's move on with our size comparisons with other custom extinct Rex creatures. First up would be our Delta Raptor here, which is a repaint of those small raptors that I have. It's actually almost the right size as that of the raptors that we see in Jurassic World. So the colors here of Delta is actually coming out as, very, very clearly on our Alloraptor here. The greenish parts are actually from Delta itself. See the resemblance, guys? Alright, so that's it for our Delta. Let's now move a bit farther so that we can compare with this Allosaurus. This Allosaurus is actually based off from the Allosaurus from Jurassic World Alive as well, or the Gen 2 Allosaurus. If you haven't seen the video yet on the Allosaurus, I think you might want to check it out because it's actually one of my recent projects from several months ago. So among the characteristics that the Alloraptor has acquired from this particular figure would be the spikes on the back, as well as those characteristic skull shape and horns on top of its eyes. It would be really cool if it's also red, right? Well, anyways, that's the design of our Alloraptor here. Since the base genome of this Alloraptor is also including a raptor, then this is the EB-Toy glow-in-the-dark raptor max level from Jurassic World again. So it actually really glows in the dark, and I would suggest that you check out the video in our EB-Toy Universe channel. Okay, so another hybrid from for this to compare would be the Indoraptor. So I would try to, make several changes to this one, probably a re-version of this, a version 4.0. But nonetheless, I'm still happy with how it looks like. So I guess it would be the right size still. So almost the same length here, but definitely the Alloraptor is much more bulkier compared to the body habitus of the Indoraptor. Okay, let's have another hybrid on the lineup for the comparisons. This is the Extinct Breaks Spinoraptor. The Spinoraptor now is actually from the Jurassic World Evolution Spinoraptor. It has this really good coloration to it. It's really colorful with base colors of yellow, then orange speckles to it with black highlights on the head as well as that of the tail and sail. Okay, so moving along with our Extinct Breaks hybrids, this is our Carnoraptor from Jurassic World again. This is in particular a level 40, one of my first ever level 40 creations. Moving on with our hybrids, this is the Compsognathus. The Compsognathus is a mixture of Compsognathus as well as Stegosaurus. It is from the Chaos Effect line from way back before. And lastly, for our hybrid comparisons, this is the Stegoceratops. The Stegoceratops here is based off from the Jurassic World Evolution Stegoceratops. It has this really interesting horns to it. It has 4 infra-orbital horns and then one horn on the nose. It also has several interesting rows of plates on the back of this particular hybrid. And that's it for the size comparisons on our Extinct Breaks Alloraptor. And here we are showing all of the creatures that you've seen here so far in this video, our species roll call. If you do have other suggestions of other custom hybrids that you'd like to see here on Extinct Breaks, then please comment them down below. I do read all your comments, and if I find it really interesting, then who knows, I might just make one that you have requested. Also, the GCL here would like to remind you guys that all the creatures that you've seen here are available in our Extinct Breaks playlist. So check them out, guys. But I will be placing individual links of all the creatures that you've seen here so that you won't have to go through them one by one. Okay, let's start with the species roll call. This is our Extinct Breaks Deltaraptor repaint. This is our Extinct Breaks Spinoraptor from Jurassic World Evolution. Extinct Breaks Indoraptor from Jurassic World Evolution. This is our Gen 2 Allosaurus. This is our EB-Toy Raptor Max Level from EB-Toy Universe. We have here our Extinct Breaks Compsognathus, our Extinct Breaks Carnoraptor from Jurassic World the game, and our Extinct Breaks Stegoceratops from Jurassic World Evolution. And of course, to start the show here, our extinct Rex Alloraptor from Jurassic World Alive. I hope you like this video so far. I enjoyed making this one. It is quite an interesting journey for me making this Alloraptor. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you guys like it, and thank you for watching this video from start to end. Thank you for your unending support on our Extinct Rex channel. Also, please don't forget to support our other channels, The Adventures of Moira and Usher and Ibito Universe. Please watch their videos and support our channels now by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar!